Right, hi everyone and welcome back to the channel on this very warm Wednesday. I had to think what day, just after the bank holiday Monday, so I'm a bit confused what day we're on. It is Wednesday. I'm back at the regular job most of you will recognise, and I'm trying to find some things to do in the shade. There's always something to do. Let's just move that. Yeah, always something to do. Today I'm down in the shade a little bit before it gets too hot. Got a few jobs to do down here. So first of all, there is actually a willow tree, weeping willow growing in there, and I just need to move all that and hook out all the weeds because it's actually still alive. That is supposed to be growing up. And the other thing is there's this lovely rhododendron here, but as you can see it's been swamped by this laurel bush that's grown up. Now I actually planted this as a little piece that had rooted years and years ago. It had rooted over the other side of the garden there where the big group of rhododendrons is, and years ago I moved a little bit over here because we were trying to create a bit of interest along this side of the garden, and this was one of the things I moved, and it's actually doing quite well, other than the fact there's this huge laurel which has grown up at the base of it there. So I'm going to sort that out in a minute, but first of all I will just clear out all the grass and that around the little weeping willow saplings, because I'm trying to encourage them to get going so they can start turning into a proper tree. Okay, so that is that little job done. So it's just a quick little video on that, but I did want to save the little rhododendron. Actually, it's not that little. I mean, it was quite a few years ago I planted that there, and I just happened to be having a look around earlier, and I think I noticed it because it's in flower. Of course, normally it blends in a little bit here with the laurel, which is sort of taking over a bit. I mean, obviously in a woodland setting here, I mean, really laurel's classed as an invasive species, and it does grow so fast. And in fact, most of this laurel I think has come from, there's a huge one that's grown up just behind these little ones, but I tend to leave some of it. I clear some of it, a bit like I did over the other side there, to get it away from the lovely beech tree that was growing. So I'll leave patches and then I'll clear patches according to what's going on, because actually here it does give a bit of an evergreen backdrop during the winter, when obviously all the leaves are off the main trees, the oaks and the ash and everything. I'll say ash is not, actually I think most of the ash has got ash dieback and it's further down in the woods anyway. Getting sidetracked there, but yeah, I think I noticed this because it's actually flowering really well this year, and I think I thought, oh, need to save that with that huge bit of laurel growing up behind it. Of course, it's all kind of growing forward for the light. It's got a lot of new growth coming up, which is nice. So yeah, and I think it came from the really large rhododendron over there, which is struggling a bit this year. Actually, I'm not sure what to do with that, whether to give it a bit of a cut back and see if I can get it to regenerate some fresh growth, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe see what it looks like later on. But I think this was a bit of that had rooted years ago, and actually now it's doing really well. We did have a few rhododendrons over this side originally. There was another one around here somewhere that died, sadly. In fact, it was a really nice large white flowered one. I think it was called polar bear or something. It was doing really well, and then one year it just died off. Not sure if it was down to the weather or what, but it was doing really well, and then yeah, sadly it just died. But it was a really lovely one with a really big white flower. So yeah, but I'm glad this one is doing well, and hence why that was a bit of a project to clear that so it's got a bit more light. Obviously it doesn't mind being, you know, they're a woodland kind of plant anyway, but yeah, can hear there's a load of, sounds like long-tailed tits up there flying through the trees. Yeah, just saw one there. Anyway, I am going to leave this here before I waffle on anymore. So thanks everyone for watching, and oh, sorry about that. I will catch you all on the next video. Okay, so this part of the video jumps on a bit in the week. It's actually Friday now, and so most of you will recognise where I am. I thought I would just tag this little bit onto the end of the video of me weeding and tidying up this border, and then tidying up some of the jasmines on the pergola behind the border there. So yeah. Okay, so I decided not to bore you with tying up the jasmines, just trying to encourage them up onto the top of the pergola there. So and I ran out of string, so there we go. Right, thanks everyone for watching. I just thought I'd add this on to the end of the other video, just as it was what I was doing today, or some of what I was doing. So yeah, it's only a funny little short video, but thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.